Hello there YouTube, it's Jason, also known as BlackBeanBoi, and today is March 3rd, 2020. So it's a Tuesday today. I had a long day at school. I was there from 10 o'clock to basically 5 o'clock. I'm all tuckered out. I just ate dinner. I ate a wonderful dinner that my mom cooked. It was a vegetarian stir fry, like Chinese food. And she makes amazing food. She could cook any type of food. But basically, look at this, guys. I got a new hat. I got this over the weekend in Niagara Falls. So if you didn't know this, if you probably don't know this, I mean, you could probably tell by now, but I'm a huge Boston Bruins fan. Look at my hat, guys. They're my one of my favorite hockey teams, and I have a banner right here in my room. But that's not the point of today's vlog. I just put on this hat to look what is it? Snaggy, I guess, or swaggy. I just wanted to look cool for the video. But the premise of today's video is that I want to show you guys some of my favorite, comic books that I own, and I really like the covers of these ones, but I also like the stories and the superheroes. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite comic books, and also I'm using the YouTube app, so I'm able to flip the camera while I'm still vlogging, so I could do a whole unedited vlog. And I'm able to change the camera from the facing camera, facing towards me, to the outside camera like this. Watch this, guys. Okay, this is my bed. Look, I got a Cars. I hope you guys could hear me. I have a Cars comforter on. Okay, guys, so this is comic number 1. This is one of my favorite comics that I own. It's Superman Action Comics, and it's number 467. I think this is from the 70s, and I've read this book, and it's a good story, but the cover is just amazing. It shows like Superman destroying the world, and even I guess good guys destroy the world, but I won't spoil it, but he doesn't really destroy the world. There's something else to do with it, but even good guys can get bad sometimes, guys. Even Superman, he was one of the GOATs. He's one of the greatest superheroes. Okay, guys, next comic. Look, I have a whole stack. So, if you don't know me, I am a huge Incredible Hulk fan. He's my favorite superhero, and I've loved him ever since I could remember. He's always been my favorite superhero. I don't have this one sleeved up, but look, there's an Encino Man. The movie Encino Man is one of my favorite comedy movies. They have an ad in here for that Pauly Shore movie with Brendan Fraser. But yeah, this is I just picked one of my many Hulk comic books that I own. Look, there he is. Well, I don't think, no, that's not the Hulk. That's a different Hulk, I think. But basically, I just wanted to show this book because I love the Incredible Hulk. He is my all-time favorite superhero. Next, I have another Superman comic, but it has a twist to it. Basically, on the cover, it has the Joker from Batman, and he's dressed up like Superman. And in this comic book, he goes to Metropolis, and he wreaks havoc, and that's where Superman lives. So Superman has to basically protect his city from the Joker. The third comic book is a relatively new book. It's Star Wars Luke Skywalker, and I just wanted to show you guys I have many Star Wars comics, but I love the covers to this one, or these ones. This one is Luke Skywalker. It literally looks like Mark Hamill. The artist did a wonderful job on that. And then look at this one. This one has Darth Vader. It has that bad guy, I think Tarkin is his name or something. That guy, I'm blanking on his name. Peter Cushing played him in A New Hope, and then you have Jabba the Hutt and Boba Fett right there. And this comic book is awesome. Just the cover alone is amazing. Moving on. So I'm not really that big of an Iron Man fan. I know you guys are probably going to hate that, but I'm not that big of an Iron Man fan. But I do enjoy the comic books. He's a cool comic book character. I do like the first movie. I like the Hulk and Spider-Man. Those are my two favorites. My favorite superheroes of all time is the Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, and then Batman. Those are my favorite superheroes. So I just took this book out to show you guys that I own an Iron Man comic. And the cover of this one's pretty cool. He's like flying around in space, which is amazing. The next comic book is probably my most precious comic book I own. It's the Amazing Spider-Man 194, and this is the first appearance of the Black Cat, and this issue is just amazing. I love this comic book so much, and the Black Cat is a pretty awesome not villain. I guess she is kind of like a villain, but this book is amazing, and I know a lot of people like this comic book. Here's another Hulk book that I really enjoy. I love the Incredible Hulk, but my favorite person to play the Hulk on TV or in movies is Bill Bixby when he plays Bruce Banner in the 1970s TV show, and then you have Lou Ferrigno who plays the Incredible Hulk, like the actual green guy. But I love that TV show. I've been a fan ever since I was really young, and I enjoy all the Hulk movies. I'm not really a big fan of the new guy who plays Bruce Banner, and Mark Ruffalo. I just don't think he plays a good Bruce Banner. I know the other guys before him were like not, they weren't that good either. There needs to be an actual, real, good movie, and the guy who plays Bruce Banner, aka the Hulk, has to actually fit the role like in the comic books. And I think the only person to actually fit the role well is Bill Bixby. So check him out, guys. He's an amazing actor. He was also in an Elvis movie called Clambake from like the 60s, I think. That's also a very good movie. But this is just another one of my favorite Hulk covers. It's just cool. You have Juggernaut from X-Men on there, I think, and then you have like all these bad guys come. Like you have the Dr. Octopus on there, and then the last comic I want to show you is Spawn #1. So basically, I know I didn't pull out a Batman comic. I have a bunch of Batman comics. I love Batman. I love old Batman. I love also the Frank Miller Batman, the 80s Batman where it gets pretty dark. But Todd McFarlane, who worked for DC and Marvel, I think. Yeah, he worked for DC. He did some Batman comic books for them, and then he also did some Spider-Man comics in the 90s. He created his own character called Spawn for Image Comics, which arose in the 90s, and it was basically all these people who left Marvel and DC to create this amazing comic book company, and they're responsible for Spawn, The Walking Dead, and many other famous comic books. And Spawn #1, the story on this comic book alone is amazing, and the artwork is insane. I don't know how Todd McFarlane can draw like that, but just Spawn is a great story. It's this soldier that gets killed overseas, and then I think the government or the CIA kills him, and then basically he goes to the nether regions, which he goes to heck. I'll say that. I don't want to say any bad words, but he goes down to the devil, and basically he gets shot back up, and it's hard to explain, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens, and it's just such a good story. It has to do with good and evil, which is very important for any story. Most stories have good and evil as a plot or something, a theme. But yeah, and this is also all the other comic books that I've acquired over the years. It probably doesn't look like a lot. A lot were given to me. A lot of these comic books were given to me by my father. So shout out to you, Daddy. But yeah, I want to get into collecting more comics. I just don't know if there's any good comic book shops around me. Maybe I should just buy them online. But comics were a big part of my childhood. Like, I would wake up on Saturday mornings, early. My body would just normally wake up, and I would read comic books, or I would read picture books. I've always been a fan of reading stuff. But yeah, what I want to ask you guys is, let me know if you guys have any favorite superheroes. Comment them down below. If you like Spider-Man, Batman, the Hulk, or Iron Man, or any superhero. Also comment down below if you have a favorite comic book, or a favorite comic book series, or if you love comic books, or if you've never read a comic book, just let me know, guys. So I think that's going to be it for this vlog. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully. Well, I don't know why I said hopefully. I will definitely be back tomorrow, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't bore you too long showing you off some of my favorite comic books and rambling on. But other than that, today is March... Oh, also, I forgot to mention, guys. Literally a week ago today, I started making vlogs, which is crazy. And I just want to thank you guys for all the support over the past week. I could not have done it even 7 days without you. Today's actually day 8 because of the way it works. Yesterday was day 7 since I started. It's hard to explain, but today's day 8. I've been doing it for exactly a week. I will explain why I even decided to create vlogs in a future video and how I got to it. You just got to do it. But other than that, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Today's March 3rd, 2020. It's a Tuesday. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.